Please welcome Kim Crumpler.
This is your accessory, guys. Welcome, welcome. So how was your workout? Who was there for the workout? Weren't you? Yes, how was it? Was it fun? I saw you up here on stage. That's so fun. And were you working out as well? Nice, nice. Well, ladies, welcome to the Eastside Women's Show. Again, my name is Kim Crumpler, and I am a personal style and branding coach, wardrobe stylist, and I am absolutely honored to be here this morning with you all to pour into you the best of what I know about style and branding and giving you some inspiration and some tips and tools for your inside out personal brand and style. So welcome. I'm sure you all know that research indicates that people are making very critical decisions about who they think you are all within the 3 to 5 minutes. Is that right? Did you know that New York University just did a study and it said within the first 7 minutes they're already deciding about your education, your socioeconomic background, your credibility, trustworthiness, confidence, just to name a few. But the good news is, she says, yeah, you've heard that. But the really, really good news is that you all and we all have a great opportunity and choice to show up as our best authentic selves from the inside out. Right? How many of you guys want that? Don't you want to look good? You want to feel fabulous? You want to feel there? We got a guy in our audience too. You want to look good, you want to feel great. Well, one of the biggest benefits of doing this authentically is that you feel comfortable and confident in your own skin, right? Because you're not trying to keep up with someone else, right? You have freed up mind space to be present, to do what you do. By the way, when you look like who you are from the inside out, you really attract more of who and what you want out of life, don't you? Have you experienced that? Absolutely. So if you want to be more empowered in your authentic style and brand, truly from the inside out, ladies, I invite you today to consider what one step you will commit to today to be more empowered, more aligned, and more authentic in who you are and how you show up. So today we're going over 3 steps to empowering your authentic and align personal style and brand. And I want to give you a quick roadmap as to how we're going to spend these 30 minutes. We're going to define personal branding, talk about those 3 steps. 1, discovering your personal brand attributes. 2, creating your aligned statement of style. 3, I'm going to give you some tips so you can dress to fit and flatter your shape and your size exactly where you are today. We'll talk about uniquely savvy solutions and a promotion that we have just for you. And then ladies, if you want to enter to win a drawing for a free style and shop makeover, fill out this evaluation and see my lovely assistant here, Lindsay, drop that in, and we'll be giving away a couple of those throughout the show today. In the meantime, please feel free to take down tips and notes and tricks on your handout here. How many of you guys have heard of personal branding? Yeah, you have? Would you mind sharing with me what your thoughts are, your insight, what you perceive that to be?
It's how you represent yourself in your work world or your personal world, and how you appear and how you dress and how you speak.
Yes. She said it's how you represent yourself in the work world and in your personal life. It represents how you dress and how you speak. And that is absolutely right. And Uniquely Savvy likes to say it is who you are authentically. It is taking your authentic skills, talents, abilities, personality, your unique personality, and your passions. What are you passionate about? It does include your mindset as well. Do you guys know that research indicates that we operate out of our belief system? So if we believe that we are confident and worthy to look our best, guess what? We're going to show up and be that. But if we truly feel something opposite, research indicates that that's how we're going to show up. So today you, again, have so much choice to choose right aligned thinking to step into your empowered style. Your personal brand message. The message is your story. It is your authentic story personally and professionally. It communicates about your essence. It communicates about your contribution to the world and your contribution professionally. It can also communicate your unique value proposition. Guys, if you think of who you are, your skills, your talents, your abilities, if you think of those things as your product, then I want to encourage you to think of your appearance as your product packaging. Product packaging. Does your appearance accurately speak your brand message? Yeah, she said, oh yeah. Are you creative? Are you relational? Are you integral? Do you pay attention to the details? Are you a visionary? In this example, this gal is a speaker. She is also a CPA, and she looks fun and feminine, confident, reliable, experienced, doesn't she? And that's exactly who she is. Ladies, when you go to look at your inside out style and brand, you get to ask yourself, am I who I want to be? Am I who I want to be stylistically, relationally, professionally? And if not, no worries. What might you add, change, modify, or create? I love this quote. I'm going to read it. Read it with me. By Frank Outlaw, he says, ladies, watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. What do you want to choose for you? What do you want to step into? I have chills as I say that, because we get to discover and explore the very best of who we are. I want to share with you that in that exploration, guess what? We will find things of which we are not proud. At least I will. Am I alone? I'm not perfect. I'm not even striving to be perfect. I was honored to co-author a book called The Incredible Life. My chapter is called From Fear to Freedom. I want to read what I wrote in there about exploration. Exploring who you are at the core authentically is empowering. It is liberating. It is creative. Even if you discover things about yourself of which you are not proud, guess what? It's okay. It just means you can change if you want to. And you can change without shame. I want to encourage you, what one small step can you do to make that change if you desire? Oh gosh, guys. This is a great story. I got this in my inbox yesterday and I had to share it. Donnie Ray was on Oprah's own network for being extraordinary. Unfortunately, he just passed away at 25. I want to set the stage. My guy, the love of my life, is volunteering in the Peace Corps in Thailand, serving that country, and one of his Peace Corps volunteers was best friends with this guy who just lost his life. His personal brand message, his contribution to the world, he's selfless, courageous, and he's fortified in the inside, and he shows up in the world through his actions and his presentation as well. Watch what he did for this gal. Harley White, at 12 years old, drove her first race as a race car driver. Her car caught on fire, and so did she. At 12 years old, you can see she's beautiful. Look at that picture. Her body was 45% burned with 3rd and 4th degree burns. Her beauty was gone in a second. Her life was almost over. And I just want to pause and say, ladies and gentlemen, when the winds of adversity are blowing in your face, man, it's got to be stronger than how you look. It's got to be stronger than how you look. Her body is 45% burned. Are you who you want to be? What I want you to know is this gal, look at her today. Do you have chills? She's fortified from the inside out. She's beautiful. The first thing out of surgery that she said to her dad was, hey dad, can we fix my car? 12 years old. That's not about the way she looks, that's about her authentic core. She's tenacious, she worked back to health. She's a visionary. She said, Dad, if I don't drive, I'm already dead. 12 years old, what can we learn from her? She's comfortable. On her interview, she said, I'm comfortable with my scars and I'm proud, I want to show them. What can we learn from her? Are you who You want to be on the inside. Diane von Furstenberg, style icon, she said, I wanted to be a certain kind of woman. I became that woman. It starts with desire. It starts with desire, and we know that she's got fabulous style out of the mouths of babes. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. The best thing we got going for each other and for ourselves individually is to be our authentic self and exercise that core truth and show up and dress to align on the outside. Ladies, I want to ask you to pause for this personal brand exercise as I fix my mic. I might need help. Perhaps. Visualize who you are authentically. What's your brand? What's your message? Who do you want to be? What's your legacy? Your contribution? What do you want to step into? Today is the day to take ownership if you want to. Is your appearance in alignment with who you are? And if not, what might you want to add, change, modify, or create? This is beautiful Danny McDonough, who is aligned and empowered from the inside out, and she's my gorgeous photographer right here. Look at her. Her company's called Vitamin D Photography because she is sunny and bright and vibrant and radiant. And guess what? Does she look like that in her photo? Absolutely. And that's because we worked to find out authentically who she was and dressed her to align. You want to, in step one, discover... Oh yeah, we got a clap going. Clap for her. Yes, I love it. I think, Eli, I might have the other microphone if you don't mind. Guys, in my book I say, know first who you are and then dress yourself accordingly. Again, that gives you great permission. Woohoo, see? Be who you are, because when adversity happens, you just step into it. Okay. I say, guys, know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. Give yourself permission to be different. Stop comparing yourself to others. No one else is like you. When you are who you are authentically, you give yourself that permission and you give others permission to do and be the same. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that what we all want, to be comfortable and confident in our own skin? So ask yourself, who are you? What are you passionate about? What excites you stylistically, right? What are your professional skills, talents, and abilities? If you were to create your aligned statement of style, you could use this as a model. You have 8 spokes here. List out 8 attributes that are reflective of your true self, stylistically, relationally, professionally. I'll give you some examples. Perhaps you want to step back into your feminine, right? That might go up there, feminine. Maybe you want to add color or accessories. Maybe you want to be more edgy, so you'll have that up there, okay? When you also, Adrian, when you also think about your professional attributes, are you integral? If you have high integrity, how can you dress to show integrity? If you look at this gal, she's a coach. She's a seasoned coach, she's very experienced, she's tailored, but she also is feminine and she wants to show her layers of experience. Look at all those beautiful layers of silk and accessories and a tailored look which anchors her. In the middle is a doctor who wanted to start dating. So and she's very casual, very approachable, so we created that look. Empowered in aligned style. I ran a half marathon last year for the first time ever in Vegas, and that is at the American Country Awards. And that guy, I saw him, I go, wow, he looks the part. He is head to toe styled. And so I went up to him, I said, hey, I'd love to write a style blog about you. And he told me, I am a country goth artist. And I said, oh my gosh, can I have my picture with you? And it was just amazing. He had the Casey boots. He had the t-shirt, and guys, you don't have to spend a fortune. I think his jacket was $8 from Macy's, yet he looked authentically aligned. So So I'll just share with you really quickly, you know, who am I and how am I dressed? I'm not going to talk too much about this, but my statement of style, when you connect all of your attributes, you want to come up with a statement of style that you can first own in the mind first, because we know that research indicates that we operate out of our belief system. Are you with me? So we're going to create for us an authentic statement of style on the inside, and then we're going to dress it. All I want you to know is mine is called right now the championing and discerning, chic and versatile, transforming freedom explorer. And I don't say that proud. I'm stepping into discerning because I need to exercise that a little bit more. Freedom explorer, guys, I grew up poor, understyled, in condemned housing. I was always made fun of. I never fit in. I never belonged. I'm talking about freedom because freedom needed to happen in my mindset first before I could dress confidently and freely on the outside. Does that make sense? Guys, I'm telling you the truth. You can only be as comfortable and confident and free and beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside. So I'm saying to myself, I need to step into being a champion of myself first. When the winds of adversity are blowing, are you the champion of you? Are you ready to step into your empowered self? What do you need? What do you need to step into and create that? And then call me, email me, let me know, let me help you, celebrate you, champion you through this. Versatile, there I am building on habitat. Last month I jumped out of an airplane. Oh, that's crazy, versatile. Versatile, working with men and women of all shapes and sizes, okay? Who are you? What's your aligned sense of style? Guys, dresses are a really big look this year. I want you to know that if you are creative and artistic, maybe a Danny McDonough, maybe perhaps you're going to like that Baroque style. If you are edgy and kind of, you know, trendy, maybe you're going to step into the military up there, right? Would that be fun? If you're classic, I'm kind of classic. I'm a classic girl at heart. Are you? I see that. Classic with a twist, you might step into that architectural because it's classic, but it has some really nice detailed lines. If you want to step into your feminine and just be a little bit more gentle and tap back into her because you've been striving. I know what striving looks like, trying to just make it from survivor to sustainable, then maybe you want to step into something draped. Because you want to feel feminine. You want to give yourself some space to be who you really are. I'm going to ask for a couple of people who might have on their list trendy. Raise your hand if you might be trendy. I need a classic. I need maybe a chic. Would anybody have those on your style compass? Don't be shy. No? What would you be? One word that would describe your style. And it doesn't have to be those, you guys. Give yourself permission to be you, to come up with your own words. Classic. Can you hop on up? I need some volunteers. And then we're going to move into really quickly. Give her a hand, guys. Yeah. Today's your day. We're talking about being brave, taking risks, stepping into your empowered style. That's what I'm asking for. Okay? You are the classic gal. When you're shopping for scarves, you might be looking at a houndstooth print because classic menswear will always be around. And guess what? Guess what? Bold, colorful, fun fashion colors are in. So I want to give this to you and you enjoy it. And we can talk about how to style it afterwards. Thank you. Is there anyone who might be really into the oxblood color of fall? Maybe you have a little bit of glamour to your sense of style? No? Okay. You? Oh, there's no pressure. I don't make anybody do anything, but today is the first day of the rest of your life. Come on up. If you can't accept a nice juicy sweater, what are you going to do when your car catches on fire? Exercise, exercise high. Exercise that courage muscle whenever you can. Be fortified from the inside out. Isn't she beautiful? And let's give her a hand, because it's tricky to say, yes, I'll come up on stage. I'll tell you that. So you are trendy? You're trendy or you're a glam girl? You're glam. You are so glam. So if you're a glam gal and you're shopping for a trend scarf, perhaps you're going to pick up one that has some sparkle, right? Perhaps you're going to pick up one with some sparkle. So I would love to gift that to you. And yeah, enjoy that. Come see me at my booth, Uniquely Savvy, and we'll style you up. Thank you. All right, guys. We got some more giveaways, but let's go ahead and move on to dressing to fit to flatter. Oftentimes as women, what we do is we say we need to go shopping. I just need to shop. I need something that looks good. I need this and I need that. But really, that's like step 2, right? We got to know what's driving us to shop, number 1. Number 2, we got to know what looks good, right? So we're going to give you some quick tips for anybody who wants some quick tips as to how to best dress their shape. Pick one thing. Maybe you say, Kim, my booty's too big. Or it's a little slim, or what can I do for to build out my bust line, or balance my hourglass frame. Whatever it is, I need 1 or 2 people. It's going to be gracious, but this way, when you come up, when you take a risk to come up, you actually invite that courage for everybody else to ask for what they need too. So you get freestyle coaching, and you also help others learn, and you inspire them as well. If there isn't anyone, I've got plenty of before and afters. This is a woman who's in her 50s, her before and after. It's not a finished product, but you can see that what we simply did is dressed her beautiful athletic shape with 1 change of a skirt. Here's the before and after. I resonate with her. I'm very curvy through the seat and the thighs. And you can see in the before, she's got lots of pulling and gaps, and in the after, it's gracing over her thighs. It's gracing over her thighs. Ladies, think about fluid and lightweight fabrics to do that, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Here's color.
Oh, that's sweet.
She's an executive assistant, and look at that dark color was wearing her, and then we talked about best colors for her, and she's bright and vibrant and creating harmony between her hair, eyes, and skin.
That's another story.
Here's a gal, look at her demeanor. Let's talk about inside and out. She said, Kim, I want you to take me shopping. I said, let's shop your closet. Wouldn't you know she had those pieces in her closet? Again, not a finished product, but look at how her jeans accentuate the positives of her shape. And we put on a fun belt. Guess what? I worked myself out of a job. We never went shopping. Oh, and here's more. Guys, just because something is a name brand doesn't mean you need to go buy it. This gal here looks beautiful, the first picture, and her little booty looks great in those True Religions. You see, I put them on and they are not for my shape. She's saying, no, they're not. I agree, but I took one for the team.